Hello there everyone, Citrus Aviation here with yet another video, and today we have an NG Malls July 2020 releases predictions, and we're going to start by showing you what the May and June releases looked like. So these were the May and these were the June ones, and I'm now going to do a predictions video predicting what I think NG will release for July. So we're going to get started here with, I think they'll be first releasing a Bowling Sue 757-200 Gen 1, some of the ones shown here with the 8 large emergency doors. I think they'll be releasing this one. They have released a ton of Northwest Orient 75s, and they released a NWA one, but they have not released the Bowling Sue yet, so I think that'll be coming out. Next up, this is a model that I think will be really interesting. I think a lot of people would get. It is the Royal New Zealand Air Force 757-200. This one is really cool. The registration of this one will be November 27571. And not only do I think they release this, but I think they would release the special paint scheme they had in 2012 to commemorate the 75th anniversary of the Royal New Zealand Air Force. And this delivery will be really cool, and I think that this model would sell out pretty quick too. It'd be the same aircraft. Alright, next up we have the LO 737-800. So next, moving on to the Boeing 737-800s. They have not released an LO one yet. They did the LO 789s a couple months back, so I think they'll do the 738. Another one that I think they could do for LO is the Up Airways. You might remember they had that Up thing where it was like blue, some clouds and that sort of thing. I think they might do that as well. Alright, next up we have Norwegian 737-800s, and I think they'll do some of these. I think they'll do a thing where they do multiple liveries at the same release. NG likes to do that. So I think we'll see like a white one, like this one, which is Sierra Echo Romeo Romeo Hotel. And then they'll do a one with a person on the tail. This one is Echo India Foxtrot Juliet Hotel. So I think they'll do those two 737-800s. And then I think they'll do two 787-9s for Norwegian as well. This one is Lima November Lima November Victor, and then the second one here that I think they will also do is a special livery, Lima November Lima November Hotel. So I think they'll do these two. I really like Norwegian, how they put a different person on the tail of every single aircraft. I think that's super awesome. So I think they'll do a bunch of Norwegian models, and then I think they'll also do a Chinese model. They always have to do a Chinese model every month, it seems like, so they produce one every month. This one will be a China Southern 7879 Bravo-1297. This was a aircraft delivered, I want to say, in 2019 or late 2018. And then for the final 789 that I think they will do this month will be a Vietnam Airways 7879. This seems like a very logical follow-up after they just did the Bamboo Airways 7879s last month. So I think we'll be seeing the Vietnam ones this month. I'm pretty confident about that, and really excited to see that. And as moving on to the A321s, as I mentioned, they did Bamboo 779s last month, so I think they'll do some A321s for Bamboo this month. So this one here, Victor November Alpha 594, is a former Aeroflot A321, so I think they'll do that one, or one of their A321s for out circlets. And then I think will do two A321 Neos for the airline. They'll do a standard livery, and then there are a few special liveries they could do. So I think they'll do this one. This is celebrating their 1 million passengers. So I think they'll do this one. This is actually a really cool livery. So I think they'll do those two A321s. A321 Neos. Total of 3 A321s for Bamboo, just like how they did 3 Wizz Air A321s last month. And then I think they'll do a US carrier A321. Last month they did JetBlue. This month I think they'll do Spirit in the Bearfair livery. This one is November 665 November Kilo. There is kind of a newer variant of this livery out where it does not have the Bearfair on the engines. I think it just says Spirit.com or something like that. But I have not been able to find an A321 that's in that livery. So I think they will do the Bearfair A321. Aero Classics did a release of this a while back. It was in can be best described as an okay model. I believe Red River Aviation has one. So yeah, it's a pretty decent model, but I would really like to see NG do one. I think it will be a very popular model. For an A330, I think they will do a Northwest A330-300, November 806 Whiskey November. I believe it's the registration for this one. Yes, 806 Whiskey November. So I think that'll be the A330. There's some other A330s they could do. They could do like a Philippines A330 or an Aeroflot A330 as well. Or maybe some of the Chinese airlines. They haven't really done those. So maybe like one of the newer extended long range A330s that China Southern or China Eastern has, or Air China. There's a lot of those that have been delivered in 2019. Yes, they were delivering regular, standard A330s in 2019. A lot of Chinese airlines are getting them in 2018-19. And then my final estimate is a model for 1/200 scale, and this will be the Air Canada new livery CRJ-200. So NG has done the old liveries ones. They've done the green, ice blue livery, and they've done the 3 Jazz Air, the green, the orange, and the red Jazz Air. They haven't done a new livery one, so I think they will do that this month. So those are my predictions for NG models 2020 releases. What are yours? Put them in the comments below, and we'll find out soon if it is correct. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.